So, hi everyone, my name's David. I have a Twitter, coding_lawyer, and today I will tell you how to write better React. So, React is one of the most popular ways to build user interfaces in JavaScript. So, React is pretty cool, right? But could we make it even cooler, better? In order to write better React, we need to understand its problems. So, what's the main problem of React? Well, React isn't a native JavaScript library. I mean, if you take a closer look at it, you will see that some of its principles are foreign to JavaScript. Let's visualize this. Immutability. In React, we want to keep our stuff immutable. We don't want to mutate our state and our props, because if we did, we will get some weird consequences. In JavaScript, we don't have immutability out of the box. So if you want to keep your stuff immutable, you need to use external libraries, such as immutable.js, or do it by a convention. Functional programming. React is based on the functional programming. I mean, React applications are composition of functions. JavaScript, on the other hand, although it has some functional programming features, such as first-class function, it's not functional programming language. Because if you really want to write some nice declarative JavaScript code, you need to use external libraries, such as Lambda or low-fp. Type system. In React, we have a prop types. And prop types is a way how to simulate static types in JavaScript, because JavaScript isn't statically typed language. If you really want to use some advanced types in JavaScript, again, you need to use external libraries, such as Flow or TypeScript. So if you take a look at our chart, you can see that the JavaScript isn't compatible with React's core principles. So the question is there some other language that might be more compatible with React than JavaScript? Fortunately, there's ReasonML. Immutability. In Reason, we have immutability out of the box. Functional programming. Reason is based on OCaml, functional programming language. Type system. Reason has strong type system. So if you take a look at our chart again, you can see that Reason is more compatible with React than JavaScript. So what's Reason? It's not a new programming language. It's an alternative JavaScript-like syntax for OCaml, the functional programming language that has been around for more than 20 years. And thanks to Reason, you can write OCaml using JavaScript-like syntax that compiles to JavaScript. And thanks to this, you can take advantage of all the cool OCaml features, such as its strong built-in type system or pattern matching and other features. But this talk is about React. And we can write React in Reason thanks to Reason React library. Maybe you are now thinking, why should I use React in Reason? Well, we've already mentioned that Reason is compatible with React. And why? Why is it compatible? Because React was developed for Reason. More specifically, it was developed for OCaml, because first React's prototype was built in standard ML, cousin of OCaml, then it was moved to OCaml and transcribed to JavaScript. And when React came into JavaScript, we need to adjust JavaScript to React's needs. So we created a lot of tools and libraries to make development smoother. And this means another layer of complexity for our application. So your typical React application will have at least these dependencies. Now, would we swap React for Reason React? Do we still need all these dependencies? I mean, immutability. In Reason, we have built-in immutability. Static typing. In Reason, we have a strong type system built in. Router. We have a router built inside Reason React library. ESLint, linting. We have a compiler that provides us with readable warning and error messages. Prettier code formatting. In Reason, we have Reason Formatter, and it's a built-in formatter that will format your code in the only possible way. Helper functions, such as Lambda or Lodash, we have enough helper functions built inside Reason. So if you write React in Reason, you won't need these and many other dependencies. And why? Because Reason is based on OCaml, the functional programming language, the matured language with all of its core principles and rules how to structure your code stable and in place. And I'd like to end this talk by citing the creator of Reason and creator of React, Jordan Walk. Reason is the best way to take React to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you, David. We have some nice questions for you here. Can you think of a reason not to use Reason?
Can you think about a reason not to use Reason? Yeah, that's a really tricky one. Yeah, so I guess still Reason is still under development. So sometimes you just don't want to use Reason. You just don't want to start throw away your app and rebuild it in Reason. The best way how to try it is to do it incrementally. So I guess you really don't want to be really hyped about that and start everything doing Reason. You need to think about it if it's the best thing you really want to build. So there's no answer like yes or no. It's always like it's up to you, right?
Does Reason integrate with JavaScript libraries reasonably?
Yeah, it integrates. There's a special. You need to write bindings, but there are many bindings already written, so you can use them as npm package. But if you need to use some library, some JavaScript library without these bindings, you need to write them yourself, and that's like thing you need to learn. So that's a little bit complicated part of the Reason. But the community is growing, and there are more and more bindings for JavaScript libraries. So you have, for example, bindings for React, bindings for Express. And the number of bindings is growing, so you can. This is the way how you integrate the libraries.
Thank you.
Thank you.